essential services by leveraging digital tools, local sources, and government interventions. An excellent example in Punsari village, Gujarat, with free Wi Fi connectivity, CCTV surveillance for safety, smart classroom for education, etc.
Ma'am, your slides are not moving. Kindly activate the slideshow. Bhavya, ma'am, are you there?
Sure, ma'am, एक second.
You may also proceed with your without your PPT presentation.
No, wait a second, ma'am.
We are running short of the time. Please quickly do
Okay,
it.
let me continue. So our research study aims identify key aspect of rural education and healthcare, analyze the impact of government initiatives, highlight some key challenges in digital education and healthcare implementation. After that, showcase some key linkages between government efforts and sustainable rural development.
Ma'am, please give your objectives, methodology, results,
Okay,
and
sir.
is any practical applications. That's all.
Three.
It in 10 minutes.
Despite efforts, rural education faces challenges like limited infrastructure, digital access, shortage of trained teachers, socio-economic barriers preventing access to quality education, poor learning outcomes due to outdated curriculum and resources. The COVID 19 pandemic reinforced the importance of digital learning, but rural areas still struggle with connectivity and accessibility issues. If we are talking about the opportunities in sustainable rural education, to overcome these barriers, innovative solution, AI-powered adaptive learning, virtual classroom and digital infrastructure, government supports some initiatives like e-learning platform based on training programs for rural youth, with AI driven education and policy support in these rural areas, can achieve equal learning opportunities contributing to Viksit Bharat 2047. And if we are talking about challenges of some rural healthcare, so healthcare accessibility in rural India remains a concern due to shortage of doctors and medical professions, limited health infrastructure, poor transport, and communication network. These factors result in higher mortality rate, especially among children, and if we are talking about the pregnant women as well. Telemedicine and digital healthcare can revolutionizing rural health through telemedicines, which remove consultation with specialists like AI assistant diagnologist, faster and more accurate disease detection. Government also initiative like Ayushman Bharat digital mission ensuring access to affordable healthcare for especially in rural and remote areas. I can't show you that model, but I also prepared one model on this topic. So especially that model show the smart villages which focus on government intervention, digital innovation. The model highlight various ministry of government of India contribute improving education and healthcare facilities. like Ministry of Rural Development, which focus on infrastructure, road, housing to create sustainable environment. Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, which provide telemedicines, primary healthcare centers. Ministry of Education, which implements digital education program like e-Vidya and smart classroom, which bridging the rural urban education gap. Ministry of Electronics and IT promote digital Indian initiative. Ministry of Science and Technology, which encourage the AI innovation in rural education and healthcare. Ministry of Skill Development and IT training, healthcare workforce development, ensuring self sufficiency. And the another side, I prepare implementation via digital and policy intervention. In that, I considered some technological driven e-learning, like that are the digital platforms for e-learning solution enhancing education, telemedicine and automobile, like with the help of AI driven remote healthcare services improve the medical access. Smart classroom and digital schools, which bridging the digital driven in rural education. Public and private partnership collaborate efforts to ensure sustainable development. And
Ma'am, you're requested to kindly wrap up your presentation. We're already running out of time.
ma'am, I just need only 2 minutes. And that outcome I prepare with that model is all these inputs and implementation contribute to smart village with improved healthcare and education, ensuring holistic rural development and reducing inequalities. And the conclusion of that model is systematic roadmap for transforming the Indian village to smart villages with the help of government initiative, digital transformation, and sustainable practices. And the conclusion of my research study basically provide the digital improve healthcare efficiency, accessibility, and speed modernization in the field of education. Mobile remote supporting e-learning, personalized training, social behavior assessment, AI diagnologist, mobile health clinic. While rural healthcare digitalization in India is still evolving, it's integrating with empowering better education and healthcare accessibility. That's all, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Next, let me call Afrin. Afrin
Uh,
is there.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah.
Afternoon, sir.
Sir, due to some technical error, I can't present at first. My serial number is 4. Uh, so I present.
No, no, just a minute. Just wait. Let us proceed as per the serial number. After that, I will
Sir,
call you back.
so
Okay.
my serial number is 4.
No, no, just wait. We are moving ahead. Okay. Let me call
Okay.
first Afrin. Afrin, are you there?
Good afternoon,
Meenakshi.
sir.
Yeah,
Good
please.
afternoon, sir. Is my screen is visible?
No.
Now?
Yeah, it's visible now.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. We team of Atila Afrin, Sharika, UG third year, the Department of Psychology, the American College from Tamil Nadu, Madurai. So, our title is Psychology of Human Capital Development, Shaping Education, Skills, and Health for a Developed Bharat. So, human capital refers to the skills, knowledge, and ability of people that contribute to economic productivity. It plays a crucial role in driving innovation, improving efficiency, and fostering social progress by empowering individuals to participate fully in the economic and society. It's important to nurture both technical skills such as knowledge and expertise in field and psychology well-being. Example, emotional health, mental resilience to ensure a well-rounded and successful workforce. Both aspects are interdependent and essential for long-term success. A comprehensive strategy for combines education, practice skills, mental health, and overall well-being necessary to create a well-rounded individual. This ensures that people are not only the skilled but also emotionally and physically healthy, which enhances productivity and quality of life. Fostering resilience helps individuals to cope with the challenges effectively, while productivity boosts economic performance, emotional intelligence, enhances teamwork, communication, and conflict resolution, creating a more effective and harmonious workforce. So, education not only develops intellectual abilities, cognitive skills, but also supports psychological well being by enhancing self esteem, fostering a sense of purpose, and providing coping strategies for life challenges. Mental health and cognitive abilities are deeply linked. Chronic stress can hinder cognitive development and impair memory, learning, and concentration, while poor mental health can also affect ability to process and use information effectively. So India's refers to a Bharat has a large young workforce that can be driven economic growth by investing in education, skill development, and health. For this demographic, India can build a strong foundation for long-term sustainable growth in global economy. So, skill training provides individual with the hands-on knowledge and abilities needed to perform tasks effectively, which is crucial for success in the workplace. It bridges the gap between the theoretical knowledge and real-world application, improving overall performance. So, career development program that offers psychological support help individuals manage work-related stress, align career inspiration with their personal strength, and ensure job satisfaction. This contribute to the higher retention rates and more engaged workforce. When skills training paired with psychological support, individual becomes not only competent in their roles but also mentally equipped for handle challenges, adapt to changes, and maintain long-term career success. This approach builds resilience, fostering both professional growth and emotional well-being. So, so overall health overall health encompasses both physical and mental well-being, and both play a vital role in person's productivity. So,
Afrin, or may you please conclude?
yeah, yes, sir.
Give
So,
things and any practical applications.
okay, sir. So, about take comprehensive approach by focusing on both physical health and psychological well-being, encouraging healthy lifestyles such as regular exercise, balanced nutrition, and adequate sleep can contribute to the better physical health. However, it's just important to address mental and emotional health. Thank you all for giving this wonderful opportunity. Thank you. So my team,
Thank you.
Sharika, will say a few words.
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone. So, can I have the cursor on the screen? So,
Please continue. Give.
Are you can are you able to visible?
Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please
Yes,
proceed.
sir.
Please proceed.
Yes, good afternoon, everyone. So this is a scientific research poster we have made for our topic. So in this, we have given the all like it is an overview of our project. So I would like to conclude this thing. So to build a strong and developed bar, we need to focus on education and skill training and mental health. When the people are mentally strong, work better, learn better, and help their country grow. So thank you so much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so
Thank
much,
you.
everyone.
Uh, Sanjita Cartoon, are you there?
Yeah, yeah, sir.
Please proceed.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much, sir. Mm, sir, my screen is visible.
Yes, your screen is visible.
Okay, sir. Uh, Thank you, sir. Myself, Sanjida Khatun, a research scholar of Maulana Azad National Urdu University, Department of Education and Training, Hyderabad. Thank you so much, sir, for giving me this opportunity to present my topic, NEP 2020 and skill-based education, a research perspective. This study explores the impact of NEP 2020 on skill-based education in today's education system, emphasizing its significance for holistic development in the 21st century. In the present scenario, we understand it is essential to provide young learners with skill-based education rather than knowledge-based. According to NEP 2020, education has shift towards student life and employability skill, aiming to bridge the gap between knowledge and employability. By fostering critical thinking, creativity, and practical skills, NEP 2020 envisions a holistic learning framework that aligns with 21st century requirements. And this paper emphasizes the importance of skill based education, highlighting its characteristics, benefits, and drawbacks. A sincere focus is required on curriculum development, students' prior knowledge, learners' need, interest, and their learning style. Under NEP 2020, the study provides insights into the effectiveness of skill based education in enhancing students' readiness for diverse learning pathway in the career. Overview of the NEP 2020. The NEP 2020 is the first education policy of 21st century and it aims to address the growing developmental needs of the country. Its vision transformative reforms for a vibrant knowledge society. Goals equitable access, quality education and lifelong learning. Approaches holistic, integrated and multidisciplinary education. And when we talk about skill based education, it focuses on competency, practical applications, and prepare students for real world challenges. And according to a survey on employability, 93% of Indian graduates with advanced professional degree lack essential employability skills. Review of related literature. The literature review highlights NEP 2020's in a transformative role in education, emphasizing vocational training, employability, and alignment with workforce needs. Studies discuss its impact on Sustainable Development Goal 4, industry relevance, and socio-economic challenges. While NEP 2020 promotes skill development and economic growth, effective implementation means a key challenge requiring strategic planning. Significance of this study. Uh, this a skill-based education uh, promote employability and development. It also prepared for the individual for future and bridging the gap. Also, it transform knowledge-based education to skill-based education. Objective to assess the significance of skill-based education for the individual's future life. Key focus area of NEP 2020. The first one is curriculum. NEP talk about flexible, creative, and critical thinking based curriculum. The second, pedagogy. It experiential, interactive, and learner centered. Learning by doing. And assessment, continuous, formative, and competency based. It means 360 degree. NEP says emphasis on skill based learning, relevance, aligning education with industrial needs, competencies, developing practical skills, and innovation, fostering creativity, critical thinking, and entrepreneurship, integrating vocational education into the curriculum. The first one is early exposure, the second, flexibility, and third, partnership. Schemes for National Skill Development Corporation. The first one is Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Kendras. Second, Rozgar Mela. Third, Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana. And fourth, scheme for capacity building. And fifth, Ulan. And scheme higher education and social school initiative and international skill center of India. Leveraging technology for personalized learning. The first one is adaptive platforms, second, online resources, third, digital tools. And these tools provide tailored learning experiences. Challenges in implementing skill based education. Despite these numerous benefits of skill based education, several challenges hinder them for effective implementation. The first one is infrastructure, second, teacher training, third, industry alignment, and other lack of awareness and quality assurance, funding. These are the challenges. Recommendation for effective skill-based education. The first one is investment. Investment for infrastructure and training, collaboration with industry stakeholders, and innovation to promote research and develop pedagogy. And ensure policy framework are attractive, support educational institution. In conclusion, NEP 2020 represents a transformative shift towards skill-based education, emphasizing life skills, employability, and real-world application. By fostering critical thinking, creativity, and practical competencies, it prepares students for the dynamic 21st century workforce. Effective implementation and curriculum reforms are essential to enhance career readiness, adaptability, and long-term professional success. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Now let me call Dr. Idris Ali Ahmad. Are you there? Dr. Idris Ali Ahmad. Then next, let me call Vaibhav. Vaibhav, Mr. Vaibhav, are you there? Prashant Kumar. Mr. Prashant Kumar.
Vaibhav Dev.
Vidya, Raipati
Sir,
Vidya.
sir, after Prashant,
Hello.
like Vaibhav, Ilakya should present. Sir.
Okay, right. You can answer whenever I
Shall
call
I
the
proceed?
name. Yeah, yeah. You can proceed.
Sir, this is Ilakya and Rajiv. Can we proceed, sir?
Yeah, yeah. You can proceed. Your screen is visible. Make it large.
Sir, my screen is visible.
Please,
Now to overcome these barriers, what do we need? Govern- First, government backed AI initiatives for agriculture. Second, affordable and accessible AI tools for small.
Excuse me, sir.
yes, please.
Sir, my screen is visible.
Yeah, your screen is visible, but it is showing other one. Your email. Okay, please take your PPT, not your email, not the screen like that.
1 second, sir. Sorry. Oh, sir, shall I present it without present PPT?
You can proceed. You can proceed.
So, good afternoon, sir. Myself, Ilakya. I'm from IS School of Management Studies, Bangalore. So, I would like to thank you for giving me this opportunity. So, the presentation, like the topic is based on human capital development, based on education, skill, and health. So, like introduction is that so the development of human capital is essential for achieving the goals for Bharat development, which includes the population ability, knowledge, and also in promoting the health with innovation and economic growth in maintaining the social consciousness for education knowledge. So the introduction, according to my research, so this education and healthcare skill development was the foundation for human capital, which drives the long-term economic growth and also the sustainable development for national educational policy. So the review of literature which I've done is based on the individual health outcomes and also the individual's educational skills, education as well as skills. So comparing this both, I've taken a research methodology that is primary data. In primary data, I collected a, questionnaire survey, like including demographics and based on students' personal educational work on, and I've also used the convenient sampling method to select the participants. So the sample size which I've added is almost 50 respondents across urban and rural area. So the target population is that students have higher education and the working professional and also the healthcare sectors. So the questionnaire includes the education level and the quality of learning, access of resources, the skill development training, the ability of skills and technical versus soft skills. The next is that healthcare access. So the healthcare sector, physical and mental well-being. So the research objective is to evaluate how education contributes to Bharat's economic development and human capital. And also the second objective is that to evaluate how skill development initiative affect productivity, employability and national development. The third one is to investigate the connection between the development of human capital and health with emphasizes on mental and physical health being. So the suggestion finding is that so they've taken a correlation, the relationship between the two variable, that is education as well as the skills which is required. So when I compared education and the skill for the correlation coefficient, I got that the value is minus 0.034 3, which is extremely close to zero. That tells that there is a negative relationship between the two variable. So I conclude telling that for the present scenario, education also requires skills which can be built together rather than going with another option. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Let me call. Next one is Vaibhav. Are you there? Vaibhav. Idris Ali Ahmad. Then Prashant
Yes,
Kumar.
sir.
Prashant
Hello.
Kumar, are you there?
So Idris Ali is available.
Yeah, please. Idris Ali, sir, you can proceed.
Yes, sir. Hello.
Yes,
Hello.
Yes,
you are.
sir.
Yes, you are.
Am I audible, sir?
Yes,
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 sir, you're
please.
audible.
Yes, sir. I am Dr. Idris Ali Ahmed from Bilaspura College. My paper was, sir, I have not prepared the PPT, sir. The topic of my paper was cultural, social, and environmental horizon of Northeast India. So uh, I have tried to show all the three parameters in my paper. Uh, Northeast India, often referred to as the gateway to Southeast Asia, we know it. And in the first parameter, cultural horizon of Northeast India, I have subclassified cultural, horizon of this region into several parameters such as ethnic and linguistic diversity, festivals and traditional practices, and impact of modernization and globalization on this particular, parameters of Northeast India. So cultural, horizon, in this parameter of ethnic and linguistic diversity, I have shown some of the, you know, prominent issues like Bodos, which is the largest ethnic group in Assam, known for their traditional music, dance, and crafts. Again, Khasi, Jaintiyas, and Garos belong to Meghalaya, and their matrilineal societies or lineage and inheritance are traced through the mother, like that in Nagaland, Arunachal Pradesh, and Manipur. Nagas, who comprise several tribes with unique customs, audio traditions, and vibrant festivals. Again, in Mizoram, the Mijos tribes, primarily the Tibeto-Bhutan origin, known for their communal lifestyle and distinct cultural practices. Again, in Arunachal Pradesh, Monpas and Apatanis, they are recognized for their sustainable agricultural practices and Buddhist influences. So likewise, in festival and traditional practices also, such as in Assam Bihu festival, we all know that Bihu is celebrated in three forms. Rongali Bihu, which is observed during spring, generally called, spring festival. Kongali, which is harvest related, and Bhogali, that is related to feasting and enjoyment. Again, Hornbill Festival in Nagaland, Nongkrem dance in Meghalaya, Motsu in Nagaland, again Chapcharkut in Mizoram. This is the second parameters of cultural horizon of Northeast India. And finally, impact of modernization and globalization. We know that while modernization has brought economic growth and improvement in infrastructure, it has also led to challenges such as cultural erosion, loss of indigenous languages, and shifts in traditional livelihoods. Younger generations are increasingly adopting mainstream lifestyles, leading to concern about the preservation of traditional knowledge and practices. However, initiatives such as cultural festivals, museum establishments, and linguistic preservation programs are being undertaken to safeguard the rich heritage of this region. And of course, in finally also I have suggested some recommendations. So here also these issues have once again been related. And uh, social horizon of Northeast India, which is the second parameter of my paper. First of all, social structure and community life. Northeast India has a unique social fabric characterized by strong community ties, egalitarian traditions, and self-governing village councils. Many tribal communities follow customary laws which govern marriage, inheritance, and dispute resolution. Again, matrilineal societies like Meghalaya's Khasi, Garo, Jaintia communities follow matrilineal inheritance where property and lineage are passed through the mother's line. Again, village councils like Naga and Mizo societies have traditional governance systems where village councils handle administration and conflict resolution. Again, in the second parameter, we come across ethnic conflicts and insurgency. The region has witnessed ethnic conflicts due to historical grievances, territorial disputes, and identity-based policies. Insurgency movements, particularly in Assam, Manipur, Nagaland, have led to instability and hindered economic growth. Efforts by the government, including peace talks and special economic packages, have aimed at resolving these conflicts, but challenges remain in achieving long-term peace and stability. Again, another parameter has been mentioned in my paper here, that is migration identity politics, where it has been mentioned that migration has been a continuous issue in Northeast India, particularly in Assam and Tripura. Large-scale migration from Bangladesh has led to demographic changes, triggering political and social tensions. The implementation of the National Register of Citizen, who is commonly known as NRC, in Assam is an example of measures taken to address identity-related concerns. However, such measures have also raised debates on human rights and citizenship issues. And the final parameter of this particular social horizon of Northeast India is the role of women in society. Generally, sir, it has been noticed in Northeast India that women in this particular region play a crucial role in economic and social sphere. In states like Manipur, women-led movements such as the Merapaibi, that is women torch bearers, and the Ima Kaithel, which is called women's market, showcase female empowerment. However, despite these progressive social structures, challenges such as domestic violence, lack of political representation, and gender-based discrimination persist in this particular region of the country. And the final parameter of my paper is environmental horizon of this particular region. In this particular parameter, I have sub-classified it into two, that is rich biodiversity and ecological importance. We know that Northeast India is one of the world's biodiversity hotspots, with diverse flora and fauna. Major national parks and wildlife sanctuaries that include in this particular region is, first of all, Kaziranga National Park that belongs to Assam, which is the home to the one-horned rhinoceros. And secondly, Manas National Park. It also belongs to Assam, UNESCO World Heritage Site with rich wildlife. And Namdapha National Park belongs to Arunachal Pradesh. It is also hosts rare species like the snow leopard and red panda. Dibru Soikwa National Park is another national park belongs to Assam, which is known for its semi-wild feral horses and rich bird life. And second parameter of this particular sphere is environmental challenges, which we generally face in this particular region of the country. This region faces several environmental challenges such as deforestation, hydroelectric projects, soil erosion, and flooding. You know, in my paper, it has been mentioned about traditional ecological knowledge and conservation efforts. And finally, to conclude my paper, Northeast India is a region of immense cultural richness, complex social dynamic, and unparalleled environmental significance. Its diverse ethnic communities, languages, and traditions form a unique cultural identity that must be preserved amidst modernization and globalization. And to conclude, I have suggested some recommendations such as to preserve for cultural preservation, social development, and environmental sustainability of this northeastern part of the country. The following suggestions may be adopted, such as cultural preservation. So, for cultural preservation of the rich heritage of this region, there must be some support for indigenous languages, documentation of oral traditions, and promotion of local arts and crafts. And secondly, for social development of this northeastern part of the country, there must be some mechanisms for strengthening conflict resolution mechanisms, enhancing political representation, and improving education and healthcare. And finally, for environmental sustainability of this region, it is important to implement strict forest conservation policies, promoting renewable energy, and supporting community-led environmental initiatives. So this is my paper in short, sir. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Let me call next to Vaibhav. Mr. Vaibhav, are you there? Prashant Kumar? Prashant Kumar, are you there? Next, Raipat Vidya.
Yes, sir, I'm there.
Please proceed, ma'am. We are running
Yes.
out of the time.
Yes, sir, sure. Is my screen visible, sir?
Yes, ma'am, proceed. Isabel.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm honored to be presenting my research on exploring reader sentiments and aspect based sentiment analysis of best selling book reviews. In today's digital age, customer reviews play a crucial role in shaping consumer decisions, especially in publishing industry. So, with thousands of books available online, understanding the impact of reviews on sales and marketing is essential. Like writing style and character development, etc. My by analyzing over 140 best-selling books and their customer reviews, this research aims to identify key literary elements that contribute to higher reader satisfaction. The findings provide valuable insights into what makes a book engaging, helping authors refine their storytelling techniques and publishers make informed decisions about book marketing. So coming to my introduction, my project overview, analysis of so I've scraped customer reviews of 140 Amazon best-selling books to identify the key satisfaction factors, and data collection through web scraping. It is a tool by using Python code. I've scraped the data and analyzed using aspect-based sentiment analysis. Aspect-based sentiment analysis uh, is like understanding the sentiment of a particular text. If it comes to sentiment analysis, it means like understanding the sentiment, like a positive, neutral, or negative. So when it comes to aspect based sentiment analysis, it is a more a step higher, which means a particular aspect and whether it is positive, negative, or neutral. So with respect to different aspects, I've done this analysis, and the elements which I've chosen is character dynamics, writing style, and emotional resonance. So limitations for my study is data quality inconsistencies and positive bias, challenges in extracting nuanced aspects, limitations of text blocks, the library which I've used for my analysis, and objectives, collect reviews, conduct aspect based sentiment analysis, identify sentiment driving aspects, compare books, and derive insights for improvement. So this is my literature review. I've used this 7 studies for my literature review. The methodology I've used data for data collection. I did web scraping reviews from Amazon using Beautiful Soup. Beautiful Soup is a library which is used to scrape the data. And uh, I've chosen books in Amazon because when I started to think about my study, books is the first thing which Amazon has started. It is the first thing Amazon has started, so that could be a better thing for me to use. And for data processing, I've cleaned the data, removing nulls, tokenization. Tokenization is breaking the text into a small tokens or small words, and aspect based sentiment analysis used text block for my sentiment polarity by focusing on key aspects. Comparative analysis analyze sentiment distribution across books, focusing on positive, neutral, and negative sentiments for each aspect. uh, so the columns in my data set are these, and the aspect analyze emotional resonance, character dynamics, and writing style. So coming to the summary table, uh, these are like emotional resonance. Like among the books I have analyzed, among them for 492 are positive reviews for the emotional resonance, and negative reviews are 16, and neutral reviews 782, because the keywords I have used in my analysis, it couldn't identify the emotional resonance aspect in them. And that means the user review, it might not include the aspect which is emotional resonance. And coming to character dynamics,
positive reviews are about 360 and 18 negative reviews and 912 neutral reviews. That means appreciation exists, but many reviews lack explicit mentions of characters. And coming to writing style, 270 positive, 8 negative, and about 1000 neutral reviews. Writing style is generally accepted, though it often lacks strong opinions from readers. Uh, Coming to my data analysis, sentiment distribution by aspect. Uh, Visual breakdown of positive, negative, and neutral sentiments counts for each aspect. Insights: positive sentiments were predominant, especially in emotional resonance and character dynamics. High neutral reviews indicate that certain aspects like writing style might not strongly affect reader sentiment. And coming to my model performance summary, the positive precision is about 0.94, and neutral precision is 1, and the overall accuracy is about 94%. In summary, we can say that high accuracy is identifying positive sentiments, lower recall for neutral reviews indicates areas for model improvement. And coming to my findings from the study, readers should show their general preference for character dynamics and emotional resonance. Neutral sentiments across writing style imply that many reviews don't emphasize this aspect as strongly. The model's high accuracy supports its reliability for sentiment analysis in literary reviews. So, in concluding, I have successfully extracted reader sentiments using aspect-based sentiment analysis, providing valuable insights for publishers and authors. And ABSA shows the influence of different book aspects on reader satisfaction. So, for future work, the potential for expanding to other data sets or BERT is another advanced model which is used for sentiment analysis that can be used to improve it. And the references I've used. And thank you, everybody. This is Raipati Vidya from Shivshivani Institute of Management. I'm currently pursuing my business analytics. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Let me call next Hemalata. Are you there, Hemalata?
Yes, sir.
Please, ma'am. Please proceed. If you don't have PPT also, you can present, ma'am. Okay, then it is visible. You can proceed.
Good afternoon, sir.
Ma'am, good afternoon. You are audible and visible. Please proceed. Quick.
Good afternoon, sir. My name is Hemalata. I'm currently pursuing my post-graduation diploma in management at Shivshivani Institute of Management. And my research title was A Study on User Perception and Awareness Towards Online Courses. Coming to the introduction background of the study, online courses as an alternative to the traditional classroom based on learning system with the Coursera, Udemy, and many more online learning platforms. People are turning to their online platforms due to flexibility, accessibility, and diversity in learning needs. And coming to the need of the study, many people participating in online courses are also working professionals in a modern, fast-paced job market with the high technologies, professionals with no other way, but also keep learning and be relevant. And there are some of the key points like flexibility and accessibility, personalized learning experience, coefficient education, career advancement, lifelong learning, environment impact. Coming to the significance of the study, they're having an importance of online courses has transformed the world of learning by making it more accessible, flexible, and personalized. It plays a vital role in the education as well as in equipping the people with skills required for the fast changing world. Coming to my objectives, there are four objectives of my study. First one is usage and preferences, trust and satisfaction, learning and experience, flexibility and convenience. And in the usage and preferences, there are hypotheses, two hypotheses. H1, H0 was there is no significant relation between age groups and their preferences for different types of online courses. And H1 was there is a significant relation between age groups and their preferences for different types of online courses. And for the second one, there is no significant relation between user satisfaction with no on like with online courses and trust in a certification provider. And coming to my data analysis, descriptive analysis was frequency and percentage was calculated for categorical variables like gender, age group, and source of awareness. And coming to my empirical analysis, I have did the three tests of Pearson correlation to examine linear relation between continuous variables. Example, trust in satisfaction and certification with online course quality. The Pearson correlation coefficient helped determination the strength and direction of this relationship. And second one was Spearman, like for analyzing ordinal relationship, example between perceived learning effectiveness and student instruction interaction. And last one was one-way ANOVA to compare learning effectiveness between online courses and traditional classroom courses. The ANOVA determined if there was a significant difference in learning outcomes and between the modalities. Statistical tools like SPSS was used to compete descriptive statistics, perform chi-square tests, correlation, and ANOVA is the widely used tool for data analysis in social
Hello.
sciences, providing both
Hello.
basic and advanced statistical tools.
In India?
And coming
Vidya,
to the data analysis, demographics, it was collected samples as of 124 individuals, predominantly young adults aged 18 to 16. It gave a percentage of 96.77 and towards males who consisted 70.16 respondents. Most participants have attained high quality education qualifications with nearly 90% holding undergraduate or postgraduate degrees. Social media emerged as a leading source of awareness for online courses, and 37% are followed by online advertisements, and 20%, 29% was word of mouth. And many respondents expressed familiarity with online courses subscriptions, with over 23rd being somewhat of to very familiar, reflecting a well-informed population regarding online learning platforms. And cross tabulation between age groups and preferred online course types shows no significant association as indicated by a chi-square test p equals to 0.83. The result suggests that age does not significantly influence online courses preferences through low expected cells counts, many test reliability. And variable one, the correlation analysis between trust in the platform certification and satisfaction with course quality shows a very weak negative correlation, which is not statistically significant. This indicates no meaningful relation between these variables, suggesting they are largely independent in the sample. And variable 2 indicates one-way ANOVA analysis shows no significant difference in learning effectiveness between online and traditional courses. And coming to the third variable, Spearman analysis reveals a strong positive correlation between perceived learning effectiveness of online courses and level of interaction between students and instructions. And variable 4 indicates the Spearman analysis shows a significant negative correlation between the perceived importance of scheduling, flexibility, and satisfaction with course quality. This suggests that as scheduling flexibility becomes more important, satisfaction with the quality of online courses tend to decrease. And coming to my findings and conclusion, a strong interaction between students and instructions in online courses lead to higher perceived effectiveness. Flexibility in scheduling is valued by students, but it may negatively impact their overall satisfaction with the quality of online courses. Only online experience has a significant result, higher perceived effectiveness in online courses. And a like coming to conclusion, a weak negative correlation was found between the level of importance given to the scheduling, flexibility, and overall satisfaction. This is a significant importance as it calls for the future analysis and implies there might be and other factors related to the quality of the learning experience itself that affect satisfaction more than flexibility. This team of research should also pay closer attention to these aspects to identify the that shape user experience with online courses. Thank you. These are my
Thank you.
references and
Thank you so much. And now let me call, is there any Vaibhav? Vaibhav is there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes.
Please proceed quickly.
Yes.
Hello.
Is it? You are audible and your PPT is also visible.
Okay. A very good afternoon to everyone. I am Medini Pavaskar with my friend Mr. Vaibhav Dev. We are from CHM College. Is the PPT? Okay. We are from CHM College. Today, I will be discussing the role of sustainability in the business growth and how sustainable practices are shaping the future of industry. Let's begin with understanding the sustainability for the future generation. First, what is sustainability? Sustainability refers to the needs of the present without compromising the ability of the future generation to meet their own needs. It's focused on the balancing the economic, social, and environmental responsibility to ensure the long-term success. Why is sustainability important for businesses? In today's world, companies are adopting sustainable practices, not only contributing to the environment but also gaining the competitive advantage. Consumer, investor, and stakeholders are increasingly favoring businesses that demonstrate responsibility towards sustainability. Next, responsible resource management. Sustain Sustainable business optimize their use of natural resources such as water, energy, raw material by reducing the overconsumption and focusing on renewable alternatives. Companies ensure long-term viability and cost savings. A crucial aspect is reducing the carbon emission. Industries are major contributor to greenhouse gases. Companies that invest in energy efficient technology, renewable energy resources, and carbon offset program plays a key role in mitigating the climate changes. Next, another key practice is waste minimizing. Sustainable business prioritize waste reduction through recycling, upcycling, and adopting a circular economic model. By doing so, they lower the cost and reduce their environmental impact. Lastly, the ecosystem protection is vital. Businesses have a responsibility to protect the biodiversity, prevent deforestation, and minimize the pollution. Adopting eco-friendly production process ensure the preservation of natural habitat. By integrating these principles, businesses can ensure sustainable future while also drive long-term profitability. Now let's move on to the next topic. Um, the benefits of implementing sustainability in business. Now that we have understood what is sustainability, let's explore why businesses should implement sustainable practices and the key benefit they offer. The first major benefit is cost reduction. Sustainability initiatives often lead to lower operational costs. By adopting energy efficient technology, reducing waste, and optimizing resource usage, company can significantly cut down the expenses. For example, switching off the renewable energy resources or sustainable packaging reduce the long-term cost while minimizing the environmental impact. Next, uh, sustainability improve the brand image. Consumers today are more environmental conscious and prefer brands that align with their values. Businesses that promote sustainability gain customer loyalty and enhance their reputation, leading to increased sales and market competitiveness. Brands like Patagonia and Tesla have successfully built their identity around sustainability, attracting a loyal customer base. Another important factor is regulatory compliances. Governments worldwide are enforcing the stricter environmental regulation. Companies that integrate sustainability into their business model stay ahead of compliance requirements, avoid penalties, and ensure smooth operation. Compliance also enhances the trust among the stakeholders. Finally, sustainability attracts the investment. investors are increasingly favor the companies with strong environmental, social, and governance performance. Businesses that demonstrate a commitment and sustainability are more likely to secure funding and partnership as they are seen responsible and future oriented. Next, now let's discuss how sustainability um, directly impact the business growth. Companies that embraces the sustainable practices experience the long-term benefit that drives profitability and market expansion.
Excuse me, please present your objectives, findings, or methodology, something like that. Don't explain the concepts. Okay, we don't have time.
Okay, fine.
So am I audible, sir?
Yes, you are audible. Please.
Oh, yes. So let us understand what is the research methodology here. The research methodology we have conducted for this research is a qualitative research method is used. The structured interviews are taken out for the understanding the people's or the small and medium business perception, and sampling technique is used, non-probability sampling. The data collection is done by with interviews with the owner of the small and medium business owner, and the scope of the research is within the Thane, and the limitation of our research is the owners of the only small and medium businesses have done with the interview only in the Thane region. The interview summaries are like that. The first of all, the Aniket Ghadge is the person who is the owner of the sugarcane small sugarcane juice center and wholesaler in this. He has also distribution in his own plant. He have used the various e-vehicles for the distribution of sugarcane and also tried to reduce the air pollution for that. They have also taken the various initiative for monitoring the their sugarcane waste source from that farms, which hold the certifications from the bonds to pro like that. And also they face the various challenges like the customer base and the prices and also the cost. But they will engage the also the employees to encourage the sustainability. The second is the Pushkar Pisar. He's the owner of the builder of the Raiba developer who makes the buildings and the apartments and bungalow. He also face the various challenges like the waste reduction and the waste management. We also have initiated the various things like recycled resources and other effective, cost-effective, and environmental effective materials and other things, which have definitely help for the environmental sustainability. The third one is the Shivam Yadav and Nandakumar Yadav. He is the dairy owner and own milk production unit. They have used the biogas disaster to process manure and generating the energy and reducing the emission. Also, have practiced the water conservation and effective so waste management in their farms, and also have engaged their employees and other workers in the sustainable practices. The fourth one is the Manoj Gires and brothers, the owners of the Pala Gold. They have also prioritized the sources of the gold from the responsible suppliers who are there to ethical, who are there the ethical, sustainable mines or gold givers. And also the main challenge they have faced is the higher cost and ethically source gold from the others. And they also engage their employees to they to give the maximum focus on the social development, like bring their own gold and broken gold from the jewelry for the recycling. And the last one is the Vikram Bansode, who is the owner of the eraser making company in the Thane. They also taken the various initiatives to lessen the environmental footprint. For example, the transition towards the utilizing the recycled rubber in the production of erasers wherever possible, and wherever using the sustainable packaging for their production and distribution. The implications and findings of the research is that we have found that the small and medium business find the various challenges also, but also they can implement the sustainable practices if they have the funds, and the policy recommendations that they could give the financial incentives to their employees to encourage the sustainability, and also they should also engage with the community to improve the cultural heritage and more sustainability. The conclusion, future research directions are the sustainability can use as the business strategy, which can attract the more the customers and can increase the brand image. And also the technology plays a very crucial role in the sustainability in the small and medium enterprises. The government support is also very much important. If the government gives the incentive and other subsidies for the business, they can also definitely work best for the sustainability. And final thought, the sustainability, we can say that the focusing on sustainability can lead to the more resilient and profitable business model for the small and medium enterprises. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Let me call next Prashant Kumar. Are you there? Prashant Kumar?
Respected Chairperson, sir. Hello, sir.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Sir, actually, participant number 10, Jayashree Das, she's there and her paper was actually skipped the very first
Oh,
time. So, shall we let her to present her, give her presentation now?
yeah. You can ask her. You can
Okay,
ask
okay.
her.
Thank you, sir. Jayashree ma'am, are you there?
Yes, ma'am, I'm there.
Yeah, you may give your presentation now.
Okay, okay. Uh,
Vaibhav Dev, you're requested to stop your presentation.
ma'am, is it visible my screen?
Yes, it is visible.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am, it's visible.
Okay, I am Jayashree Dash. Uh, just one second. I am Jayashree Das from the Department of Economics at Assam University, Silchar. I am a research scholar doing my PhD from the Department of Economics. And my topic is Trends and Pattern of Higher Educational Attainments Among the Youth of Assam, Insight from NSSO Education Survey. And as of all of you know, the how education is very much important in our life, and especially the higher education, how it empowers individuals and leads society and economy to a remarkable point of advancement. So I'm not spending that much time on introduction, and I'm directly coming to my research objective and question. So my research objective is very simple, that is to analyze the present scenario of higher educational attainments among the youth of Assam. And research question is, what is the current status of higher educational attainments among the youth of Assam? So methodology here I have used is for the data. I have collected the data from 71st and 75th round education survey, and I have used the unit level data. And method I have used is just simple descriptive statistics and visualization tool like Varga diagram or Choropleth map and all. So in this objective, first my as my primary goal of this objective is to assess the higher educational attainment among the youth of Assam, which we have done by me and my guide, we have done by examining the prevalence of higher educational uh, attainment among the different district, region, gender, social groups, sectoral division like rural and urban, economic status, that is which I have done by different wealth quintile. Then additionally, I have also compared the result with the 71st round, that is which is done in 2014, and 75th round, that is the recent round which I have done in 2018. So now coming to the prevalence of higher educational attainment in Assam, here we can see the red color actually shows the districts which have the prevalence of higher education 0 to 1%, and the yellow color shows the prevalence of higher educational among the districts between 2 to 8%, and the green color shows the prevalence of higher educational attainment 9 to 18%. So technically, if we see that green districts here are showing the highest level of higher education, and red one is shows the lowest level of prevalence of higher education. And the green districts are Sonitpur, Jorhat, Kamrup, Metropolitan, etc. And the lowest, that is 0 to 1% districts, are the Kokrajhar, Dibrugarh, Hailakandi district of Assam. Now, coming to the prevalence of higher education across different regions of Assam, and here these regions are plain eastern, region are plain eastern, plain western, plain Brahmaputra, plain Kachhar, so and these all groups are divided by I have taken as per the guideline of NSSO education survey. They have also taken in their survey this they have divided Assam into 4 parts, and each parts is consist of several districts. So if you see the in this case we can see that there is a progress of in all region over the years, and the eastern and western region has the significant improvement, and central Brahmaputra has moderate improvement, and the plain culture improvement is lowest as compared to other. Now coming to the prevalence of higher educational among the social group, here we can see that higher educational attainment in that in we can see that there is a also progress over the years in higher educational attainment among the social groups, where the that scheduled tribe not scheduled or scheduled caste, that is SC, has showing the highest prevalence of higher educational attainment among in the both round. Now coming to the uh, prevalence of higher educational among the religious group, here we can see that in this section also we have seen the progressive improvement over all the region. Hindus are showing the highest progress, and Muslim and Christian has moderate progress, while other have showed low progress over the year. In this case others actually include the Sikhs, Jains, Buddhists, etc., and other etc. And now coming to the prevalence of higher education among the different socio-economic group, that is the in this case I have divided the economic group, I have divided the population in 4 parts, that is first group, second group, third group, and fourth group. First group are the poorer, second are the poor, third is the middle, fourth are the richer, and fifth is the richest. So here we can see that as obvious we have found that wealthier group have higher attainment as compared to lower, and the overall we have seen the progress from the 71st round. This may be because that richer section of the society, they have most access to the educational opportunities, they are advantage in case of the institutional facilities and all. Now coming to the higher educational attainment among the gender, overall attainment has increased for both the gender, but the gender gap actually widened, while the male participant has grew faster than the female. Now coming to the prevalence of higher educational among the sectors, in this case we have found from the data that urban has significantly higher educational attainments than that of the rural area, and the both of the sector has improved attainment over the time, but the rural area has less attainment than that of uh, urban. So main key finding from this study, we have found that there is a positive trajectory in higher educational attainment across the all categories, yet the significant disparities persist. While the progress is evident in all region and groups, the pace of improvement varies, with certain region like plain Kachar and the Christian and other showing slower advancement, and the our finding also highlight persistent inequalities in higher educational attainment driven by the economic status, gender, geographic location. While the progress is evident across all categories, urban, wealthier, and the male population have been benefited more significantly. And Assam increases overall. In overall, if you want, we want to see that Assam has actually from 2014 survey to 2018 survey, Assam has made a progress of before it was 3.3%, and now it came to 6.4%, while it is still now the below the nation average, that is in 2014 it was 8.32, but the which is 3.03, which is below the national average 8.32, and in 2018 it is 6.4%, which is below the national average 10.06. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Next, let me call Prashant Kumar. Prashant Kumar, are you there? Then Sai Sri Harshita. Hello.
Yes,
Sai
sir.
Sri Harshita.
Yes, sir.
Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please
So
proceed.
I'll present my screen, sir.
Yes, please proceed.
Sir, is my screen visible? Sir?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, your screen is visible, but PPT is not visible. You are
Now,
showing
sir?
your screen. Yeah, now it is visible. It is visible.
Good afternoon, sir. My name is Harshita. I'm pursuing my postgraduate diploma in management in Shivshavan Institute of Management. So, my article is about women investment in asset classes. So, the purpose of this study is to explore the trends, challenges, and opportunities related to women's investment in various asset classes. These asset classes include stocks, mutual funds, gold, real estate, and more. Understanding how women approach investment and what factors influence their decisions and how their investment behaviors are evolving in crucial for developing financial products and services that cater specifically to women investment. However, traditionally, women has been underrepresented in the world of investments due to various cultural, social, and economic factors. This project titled Women Investment in Asset Classes aims to explore trends and challenges and opportunities related to women investment in various asset classes. So this is the literature review, sir. And comes coming to research methodology. So, this study follows a descriptive research design which aims to systematically analyze patterns, preferences, and the factors influencing women investment decisions. By adopting this approach, the study seeks to provide a comprehensive understanding how socio-economic and demographic and behavioral factors shape investment choices among women. So second one is data collection method. So this research is based on primary data collection by using a survey questionnaire. A structure questionnaire will be designed and collected by quantitative data from women investors. So this includes income levels, educational background, risk tolerance, investment preferences, financial literacy, and socio-economic background. And second one comes to interview and focus groups. In addition to this survey, semi-structured interviews or focus groups have conducted to the collect qualitative insights. This discussions helps in understanding a personal perspectives, motivation, and challenges faced by women in investment. Third comes to sampling technique. So in sampling technique, there are target population, sample size, and sampling method. In target population, women investors aged 18 and above who actively participate in investment decisions. So sample size is approximately for 200 to 300 responses is proposed depending on the scope and availability of participants. Sampling method is stratified random sampling technique is used to ensure and representation from different age groups, income levels, and educational backgrounds and geographic locations. So these are my data analysis, sir. The first one is net worth analysis, examining the financial standing of women investors, including the balance between their assets and liabilities, and understanding how their financial stability influences their investment choices. Second one comes to investment preferences, identifying the most preferred asset classes among women investors such as gold and silver, stock mutual funds, and real estate and fixed deposits. Third comes to risk tolerance, analyzing how women are to take risk while investing, examining the differences in risk appetite based on age, income, and financial literacy levels. Last, the future investment plans. So, how women plan their future investments, identifying and potential age gaps in financial literacy and confidence that needed to be addressed. So, my conclusion and key findings are women investors in this study displays a conservative yet evolving approach towards investments. While gold and silver remains staples due to their cultural and financial stability, there is a noticeable shift towards a diverse options like mutual funds and reflecting a growing awareness of market-based opportunities. So they tend to prioritize the safety over high returns, preferring the traditional investments like gold and fixed deposits. And there is also a notable rise in women investment by mutual fund stock markets due to the greater financial awareness and accessibility. Women with better knowledge about financial markets are more likely to invest in diversified asset classes rather than just traditional options. Younger women and those with higher incomes are more open to investing in equity markets, with older women prefer secure and fixed income assets. While traditional investment options continue to dominate, an increased number of women are willing to explore market linked investments for higher returns. So, these are my key findings on net worth and financial standings and income sources, investment preferences and investment goals, risk tolerance, and future investment plans. So, these are the references. And thank you, sir.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you so much. Next, let me call Satish Reddy. M. Satish Reddy, are you there? Vikas, next one. Vikas, are you there?
Yes, sir. I'm there. Just give me a moment. I'll present my PPT.
Please.
Yeah, hi sir, I'm Sati Reddy, not Satish Reddy. Can I press?
Oh, Sahiti.
Yes.
And Vikas?
Let us continue, sir. After that, I will continue.
Okay, right. Sahiti, please continue.
Okay, thank you. Is my screen visible?
Yes, it is very good. Please.
Okay, thank you. Hello everyone, good afternoon. My name is Saiti. I'm pursuing BGDM in Business Analytics from Shivashivani Institute of Management, Hyderabad. I'll be presenting on the topic of a recommendation system for personalized learning. One second. Coming to introduction, in the era of digital learning, the availability of online courses across multiple platforms has increased as many.
Sahiti, please stop introduction. Just read out your objectives, methodology, findings like that. Okay. No need of introduction.
Okay. Coming to research methodology, the data collection have used a plural site, a website, which provides the course related to the programming, business, intelligence, and all the other courses. I have collected the data of 100 courses, which include course name, duration, rating, reviews, etc. And I have used a Python for data cleaning and data analysis. And coming to collaborative filtering, recommend items based on similarity measures between users and items. The basic assumption behind the algorithm is that users with a similar interest have common preferences. Content based recommendation is a supervised machine learning used to induce a classifier to determine between interesting and uninteresting items for the users. Using cosine similarities from data analysis, using a cosine similarity is to determine similarities between a users. We can use cosine similarity. For example, if we have a two users with us which have taken a similar courses, their course rating form a vector that will have a small angle between them, indicating they are likely to enjoy similar courses. If the cosine value between two users' course rating is large, they are less likely to have the shared preferences. So fewer recommendations would be made based on that similarities. Data rounding for simplification uses a collaborative filtering in which we can round rating to make comparison easier. Normalizing rating involves taking the average rating of each user and adjusting their rating relative to the average. This helps form groups of users who rate courses similarly. By clustering these groups, we can recommend courses within a cluster to users with similar preferences. Coming to my findings, text processing converts a title to lowercase, removes stop words, and tokenize using neat text. Feature extraction uses TF IDF factorization to assign high weight to rare but important words, which converts text into a numerical matrix using TF IDF factorization. Calculating cosine similarity, which generates a matrix where values range from 0 to 1. Building recommendation system creates a pandas series per quick lookup which find similar courses as it retrieve index, extraction scores, sort and select top in courses. In conclusion, if a user give a name UX designer, then this code runs in a backend and shows the user top 10 courses in the system based on rating, reviews, and popularities. These are the references I've taken. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, Vikas, please.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Just give me a moment.
మధ్యలో సాట్ ని సాట్
Very good afternoon to everyone. I hope my screen is visible to everyone.
Yeah, it is visible.
Thank you, sir, for the confirmation. Good afternoon to everyone. This is Vikas. I'm from Hyderabad. I'm currently pursuing a PhD in Business Analytics in Shivani Institute of Management. Today, I'm going to present my paper is engagement metrics in online learning, a predictive analysis on course completion. Yes, the introduction is very simple. Like nowadays, online education is into a popular with the access of new technologies and internet access, and it is very useful for the many students and many working professionals to access their learning and upskill to into their careers. And there are many challenges that students and working professionals were facing in the in the online course where they are dropping out. So my main objective is like to what are the factors of influencing to complete the online courses, and mainly my analysis on the demographics like name, age, gender, and education levels, and also course related like course duration, platforms, engagement metrics, and all these things. And to predict, I build the machine learning models to predict the course completion based on the variables, and this models used to predict the classification data like random forest and decision trees and logistic regressions to analyze. And also this paper also analyzed the influence of non-completion, how independent variable influence how dependent variables influence the dependent variables. So the research methodology, like I've collected the data through the questionnaire, gathering the quantitative insights on the responder experience and opinions regarding the online course enrollments. This survey covers the demographic details and course related challenges and engagement levels. And I have distributed this questionnaire via online platforms and social media to ensure the diversification of diverse samples. And I collected 188 individuals' responses, uh, and the key factors like analyzing the respondent and the course characteristics like age, gender, and education, course duration, platform, and participants. And machine learning develops the prediction course completion of probability based on the key variables, and understanding the independent variable impact on the course completion status. So this is the model building where I have built the three models like logistic regression and random forest, and decision trees. These are all our machine learning models, and the accurate scores are logistic regression and random forest are same, like 96.3% are showing that, which means 96% of people where people will will complete that course, and remaining are misclassified to that. So uh, yeah, coming to that, precision was in logistic regression and random forest. The precision was one. It is no false positives. And coming to that, coming to that, the random forest accuracy is compared to lesser than the logistic and logistic regression and random forest. Coming to the correlation matrix, this is the correlation matrix, and the insights on the correlation matrix, like motivation and engagement are highly correlated, because if increase the motivation has stronger correlation with the increasing the engagement of in the course completion. And the videos that students who viewed more videos like to complete the course. And the engagement and correlation has uh, negative correlation, that that the increase the course duration negatively impacts the learner engagement. Employment and course duration was negatively correlated, because they difficulty large complete the longer courses. And certification and completion, it's like they are more motivated to complete the courses for the certification. So predicting the online courses, like highly motivated learns, like stronger motivations to career growth and certification, more like to finish. Higher engagement, like those who actively participate in the discussion or watching videos, completing the courses. Also, those students or participants are will complete the courses. Short duration. This helps to the learner to enroll well structured and short courses, have higher chances to complete the courses. And no major technical barriers, like with stable internet and stable device, or less to drop out. And certificate seekers aims to complete the course in a higher rate. The low probability of not completing the completion is like low engagement, like learner who skips the videos or not doesn't participate or minimum interaction has high chances to drop from the course. And longer duration, like longer duration of complex of course will be high chances to drop from the courses. And employed learning is limited, so time construction, time is also the major concern of to learn to complete the courses for the professionals, working professionals. Technical, like poor internet or lack of access of device or difficult to use the platform, also drop having the high chances to drop from the course. And clear motivations, yes, the learner without strong goals more likely to drop from the online courses. And thank you.
Right. Thank you so much. Next, Ananya. Ananya, are you there?
Yes, sir. I'm there. Am I audible?
Yes, yes, you are audible. Please proceed.
All right, sir. Just a minute. I will share my screen. Sir, is my screen visible?
Yes, yes.
Good afternoon, sir. This is Ananya, Assistant Professor from Royal Global University, Guwahati. The topic of my study is empowering women for inclusive economic growth in India, addressing barriers to gender equity. Sir, I'm unable to move the PPT.
No problem. Without PPT also you can present, ma'am. Carry on, please.
All right. Sorry for the technical glitch. Okay. As a part of introduction, I would just speak a few lines. In India, where women constitute nearly half of the population, their full participation in the economy is still for realizing the nation's economic potential. Despite progress, Indian women face significant barriers such as restrictive social norms, limited education, inadequate healthcare, and constrained employment and entrepreneurial opportunities. This research paper aims to explore the barriers to women participation in India's economy, reviewing existing studies and policies aimed at empowering women, and analyze how overcoming these barriers can foster inclusive economic growth. Sir, as a part of methodology, I have explored existing studies where the barriers to women participation in Indian economy are studied, and then I have analyzed how overcoming these barriers can foster inclusive economic growth. For this, I have used the thematic approach model of literature review. Barriers to women participation in Indian economy are found that economic barriers, women earn 20% less than men on average and are concentrated in informal and low paying sector and face limited access to financial resources for entrepreneurship. Patriarchal tradition prioritize domestic roles over careers, restrict mobility due to safety concerns, and discourage female workforce participation. Workforce restriction, weak enforcement of anti-discrimination laws, and outdated labor policies constrains women employment opportunities. Lack of maternity leave, childcare support, flexible work options, and weak sexual harassment policies hinder women's workforce retention. Next up, we have I would just name few studies that are currently existing in India and how they have benefited Indian women. Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana that was implemented in the year 2015 has benefited with their free collateral free loans to small businesses, women businesses with 86% of beneficiaries being women, boosting financial inclusion and entrepreneurship. Then we have Startup India scheme, Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao scheme, and Skill India mission. Next up, we will look at the impact of removing barriers to women participation in Indian economy. It boosts gender equality in the workforce, reduces poverty, enhances economic resilience, drives entrepreneurship, narrows wage gap through increased workforce participation, then leads to a better health, education, and resource distribution for sustainable growth. The findings would be women face economic, social, institutional constraints, including patriarchal norms, wage gap, unpaid domestic labor, and workforce discrimination. Government schemes like PMJDY, PMUY, and Stand Up India have improved financial inclusion but face implementation challenges and socio-cultural resistance. Expanding financial resources, digital literacy, and vocational training can improve employment prospects, but bureaucratic inefficiencies and gender biases persist. Lastly, to conclude, empowering women is crucial for India's inclusive economic growth. Despite policy efforts, gender barriers such as patriarchal norms and financial exclusion continue to limit women's participation in the workforce. Closing the gender employment gap can significantly boost India's GDP, but achieving this requires stronger policy enforcement, financial inclusion, and the workplace reforms. Ensuring equal opportunities, skill development, and gender sensitive policies will enhance women's economic independence and strengthen the nation's economic resilience. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Next, Vailina. Are you there? Vailina Kalkari. Then Prashant Kumar. Hello, Prashant Kumar, are you there? Right. So with this, ma'am, Payal Datta, ma'am, are you there?
Yes, sir. Sir, we have a few more participants left. So if you allow, we can check whether they are available or not.
Yes, ma'am, you can check.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Shivangi Avasti, ma'am, are you available? Shivangi Avasti. Prashant Kumar. Pratibha Pradeep.
Hello?
Pratibha Pradeep.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Are you willing to present your paper, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Please continue with your presentation.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Ma'am, my screen is visible or not?
Yes, ma'am. Your screen is visible.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. So, my name is Pratibha Pradeep. Currently, I am pursuing MBA from my School of Management Studies. So, my topic is a study on the impact of digital learning platforms on employee development with respect to people make IT consulting and business services at Bengaluru. So, these are my objectives to evaluate how well digital learning improves employees' technical and soft skills, then analyze employee engagement and satisfaction with digital learning tools, then assess the impact of digital learning on career growth and performance at people make IT consulting and solutions. Then, so my research methodologies are I used simple random sampling. Then my sampling size is 100 respondents. Then statistical tools and techniques which I used was percentage analysis. These are my analysis. The digital learning platform provides effective resources to improve employees' technical skills. These are the analysis of them. So suggestions are to improve survey questions, then include more participants over 35 and under represented job roles like software developers for better diversity. Then analyze strong disagreements to improve digital learning and address key learnings. So my findings are some topics are low disagreement, suggesting strong approval. Then gender representation is nearly equal. Then 54% male and 46% female. Then certain statements had close agreement and disagreement percentages indicating debated views. Then some statements had balanced agreement and disagreement showing no clear consensus. Then so by conclusion I would like to add digital learning platforms help some employees but others are unsure of its value. Then improving content engagement and accessibility can boost adoption and satisfaction. Then a structured and career focused approach enhances skills, engagement and job satisfaction. So thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, ma'am. Any questions from Pratibha, ma'am? Sir, would you like to
Yes.
ask any question?
No. It is almost
Okay,
three.
thank you, sir. So our next participant is Nipul Kumar Nath. Are you there, sir?
Yes, ma'am. I am here.
Okay, let's start your presentation.
So I have some technical problems, so I just read out the.
Yeah, all right. You can go on without your PPT presentation.
Okay. So my topics is irony and identity, the pragmatic silence of cultural tourism in Northeast India. Myself Nipul Kumar Nath, from Borneo College, Department of Philosophy. So I directly go to the objective of my studies. So here, my objective is to analyze how Rorty's concept of liberal irony can provide a fresh perspective on the identity politics and cultural pluralism in North India. The next one is to examine the contingency of cultural narratives and how historical, linguistic, and social contexts affect ethnic identities in the region. The last one is to explore the potential of pragmatic solidarity as a means of fostering ethnic coexistence beyond existential framework. So here, Rorty's philosophy is mainly to this called object the to be this will go against the foundationalism concept. He is an American philosopher, so in his philosophy we find few important this called, important concept. One is to he said that no fixed or universal identity, and here according to him that means in 2012 there is a this article published, and here it is written identity is a social construct. And next one is the next concept we find there to be as a linguistic and social construct, not an objective reality. And third one is identities should be viewed as adaptable and shaped by discourse. So whatever we say about identity, it is not depend by our politics. It's not depend by our essence, or it is not depend by our hereditary. So it's totally depend by our linguist. It's totally depend by our this called linguistic discourse, and as well as history and cultural context. So here we find that ethnic and national identity in Northeast India. If we go to the physical scenario of Northeast India, we find the identity. There is a lots of identity issue, and these ones it will come from British to the post-colonial period to the till today. So here in British colonial classification, we find the this called distinction in the distinction to influence the tribal communities. In post-colonial policies, we find there is a conflict